What does this program mean to you, sir?
It's a great program that the Red Cross is doing to allow the men and women that are serving us in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Kuwait to let them know that millions of Americans, and especially those of us here in the Capitol, really care about them and appreciate their service and just want to wish them all happy holidays here during this season. So this is a great event to sign a few cards and say thank you for the great service and know that we're thinking about them.
Because they're over there and we're over here, and because they're there for us, and this is the least we can do is send them a note. And if they can just see this and know that somebody sat down here and wrote them a note during this holiday season, I mean, this is the time where it's kind of the toughest to be away from the family, because their families are the ones really paying the price. And so this kind of connects us with them and lets them know that we care about them during this special season of the year.
The program's important because those of us who went through the Vietnam conflict knew how important letters were, and we appreciate so much the courage of our troops. These are volunteers. There's no draft. They've stepped up, they've raised their hand and said, "I'll go," and no one forced them to be there. And we admire them, and they're our heroes, and they'll go anywhere and do anything, regardless of what it costs. And so we admire them, and they are America's heroes, and we want them to get a card and let them know we're thinking about them.
We hope that these Christmas cards gives them a little bit of cheer in an otherwise very difficult work that they're doing. We can never thank them enough, and let them know, let all of you know that you have the thanks of a grateful nation. We appreciate your sacrifice, and I know it's tough. It must be tough around the holidays to be away from home. So a little bit of cheer for you from us in the United States Congress. Thanks so much for keeping us safe.
These soldiers will appreciate hearing from not only folks in Washington, but just folks from America in general. And I'm from the state of Mississippi, and Mississippians are very patriotic, and I think that not only would my constituents appreciate us sending these troops a message, but all of America would. And so we certainly wish our troops well.
This is the very least that I can do to say thank you to our troops. I know that being away from family for the holidays is, it's got to be rough, and not only for those serving, but even those at home, and maybe even more so those folks at home. And so I just appreciate the service of our men and women in uniform, and like I tell veterans, there's no speech that I can deliver or any signature that I can sign that really expresses my gratefulness.
I think anytime we have our men and women in harm's way, we need to take time to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and thank you for your service, and may God bless you.
I served in the military, so I know how important it is to get mail from time to time. You know, it's great to get emails, it's great to get other, but it's just great to get a letter. And number two, I represent an area of North Carolina where a lot of men and women are in harm's way today. The 30th Heavy Brigade, our Guard and Reserve, are in Iraq. And we have soldiers and their families from Fort Bragg, 82nd Airborne's in Afghanistan. And in the truth, with the special ops there, we got a lot of people all around the world. And it's important to let them know at this holiday season, we also care not just about them, but for their families as well.
I know what it's like to be separated from family. I served 25 years in the Marines. I think I was away from home at least 5 Christmases during those years. And it's lonely. It's a little bit painful, and everything that you can get that brings you a touch from home is welcome, particularly in the Christmas season. I think we probably feel the separation. I know our soldiers and men and women feel that separation more strongly at Christmas than probably any other time. So I think it's a great idea to reach out, let them get a touch of home, and let them know that we love them and care for them.
Well, to be away from your family during the holidays is very difficult. So this is just a small way that we can say Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, and thank them for their service to our country. I fly back and forth across the country, and it means being away from my family just for 2 or 3 days or a weekend, and that's hard. And thinking about our military families that are away for weeks or months, and especially during the holidays, just makes me so thankful for their service to protect our freedoms in this country.
What a fitting thing to do, to be able to participate in thanking our soldiers who are giving so much and sacrificing so much at this Christmas time so that all the rest of us can be free here in America. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all our soldiers and to all the families of our soldiers. God bless you, and Merry, Merry Christmas.
Well, I just want to say happy holidays to those wonderful troops. After all, they are America's national treasures, and we want to let them know that they're remembered, that we're fond of them, we're proud of them, and thank them for what they do for us, as well as their families. Happy holidays.